Awesome.
Okay.
Right. Over to Alina.
Good morning and good afternoon to people in two different time zones. I am Alina Sinha, your MC for today's Monolgue Contest. On a scale to 1 to 10, how excited are you for today's contest? Please put it in the chat. Well, I'm excited 11 on 10. A monologue is a scene where only one character speaks. We had such a terrific experience preparing for this contest. Moreover, it was even more fun to write our own scripts. I must say, all of us has done a splendid job. We have wrote a script for a blend of comedy and drama. Well, I'm super excited to watch everyone grab the spotlight and hook their audience with their thrilling speeches. To judge today's contest, we have two esteemed judges with us who are excellent public speakers themselves. To welcome them, let me invite Rigved to deliver the welcome speech.
Yes. Good evening to one and all. My name is Rigved Rajesh and I'm studying in grade 8. I'm pleased to welcome our judges for today's event. Let me read a brief introduction about them. Ms. Varata Kumarnathan is a well-known Toastmaster, speaker, and leader. She's a well-known name in the world of Toastmasters. By profession, she holds a management and finance degree. She also has earned a certificate in. She recently moved to Australia and loves nature and traveling. Welcome. Ms. Nawal Sheikh is a year 9 student in the International School of Creative Science, Dubai. Former student of Active Kids Club and who has participated and won many public speaking and creative writing contests. She enjoys cooking in her leisure. Welcome, Ms. Nawal.
A warm welcome to you. Next, I would like to invite our club coach to deliver the opening address. She's our teacher, mentor, trainer, and guide who's ably guided us through this journey.
Thank you so much to our lovely MC Alina. Well, a delightful welcome to you all, parents, my lovely students, and two wonderful judges. It is such a delight to see you all this morning because all the practice and the training and all the efforts which have gone into training our children has now come to fruition. I am equally excited to watch them grab the spotlight and actually enthrall each one of you sitting out here. Believe me, when we started planning their scripts, they had no idea. It was like they were taken aback. They were like, what is monologue in the first place? But we started from there, and now the children have self-composed their scripts and now are going to also showcase their proficiency in speaking. So don't you think it is a wonderful blend of writing and speaking? Parents, teach and children, show your hands if you agree with me, and judges too. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm sure, children, you had the same fun and excitement the way, the way we geared up for today's event, and you're all going to be showcasing the version of you, which is what I aim to and aspire in the children of tomorrow, which is being the best version of yourself. On that note, I'd like to welcome our two lovely judges. So yes, Rigved has already read the introduction about them, but now let me just take in a leap and tell you a little bit more about my favorite judge, Miss Varata, or Toastmaster Varta, as I always have addressed her. I think I met her in one of our Toastmasters meetings where she was an evaluator for my speech. And the insights what I got from her on my speech. I think I've never ever gotten that light bulb moment, what you call it. So that is the impression she has set right in the from the beginning, I think back in 2017 or 18. So thank you so much, Miss Vartha, Madam Vartha, for coming over here. I am really happy and also nervous, the way I was nervous when I gave my first speech in front of you. But today I'm very excited to have you judge our children and give your valuable insights in today's contest. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Taranam. Well, I could say she is Free Taranam. From the time I had witnessed her speeches, there are people then they talk just from the memorizing. There are people who talk from their heart, and she is one of them. And that is what inspires me. So kudos Toastmaster Taranam, or rather your Active Kids Academy coach, Miss Taranam Sheikh. All right, okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
To my young leaders, good morning to my young leaders, parents, family, well-wishers, and all present here, and Toastmaster Taranam Sheikh. It's my great honor and privilege to witness Active Kids Monologue Contest 2023. Well, it's going to be my first time to judge even a monologue contest, though I had judged a couple of hundreds. Best wishes to you all. Remember that you are already a winner by participating in a contest. It's not easy. So when you raise your hand and say, yes, Miss Tarnum, that I'm participating, I feel that you are indeed a winner. Competition is the best motivator to do your best against your earlier performance, not against others. Don't worry about winning. It's by participating, and if you are skilled, improve your skills from say 70 to 80 or 70 to 71, you are indeed a winner. I'm aware about the challenge I'm going to face it to judge your awesome performance. Remember, unfortunately, in competition, numbers count. And I've witnessed the difference between a winner and the others, probably few points, or maybe even sometime half point. And there are times I had seen tying, then I need to break the tie. It's not easy. Let's give our contestant, our brave souls, a huge round of applause. Don't you think they deserve it? Indeed, according to me. Let's give them. Best wishes, my dear young monologue contestants. And it's my pleasure to going to witness your amazing performance. Over to you, Toastmaster Coach Taranam Sheikh. Because I know her as Toastmaster, so he's used to refer her as a Toastmaster. Over to you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Madam Vartha. Next, let me tell you a little bit more about my another favorite, not judge. She was my student. I know her since 2020 when Active Kids was born. So yes, Active Kids is as old, from the time when Nawal joined. From a humble, petite girl to now a public speaker, influential writer. I've seen her grow and accelerate her journey leaps and bounds. And that just gives me immense pride to see her in a judging seat today and to watch her peers perform and also do the most difficult thing of judging them. So Nawal, thank you so much for joining us on this weekend. I know you love sleeping on weekends, but thank you so much for choosing us to be amidst us. Now, welcome, Nawal. Would you like to share a few words with our children?
Yes.
We can't see you, Nawal. Nawal, are you ready? Okay. It looks like a technical glitch. Nevertheless, we are MC is all set to take it forward, and we'll hear it from our second judge very soon. So over to Alina.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring words. Without further ado, let us straight jump into the contest. I wish all the contestants the very best. Be brave, be bold, and enjoy. This is me, Alina Sinha, signing off. Over to you, Mr. Randam.
Thank you so much, Alina. Can we hear it once for our wonderful MC, Alina, for doing it so effortlessly? And again, she did it for the first time with us. So well done. Hats off. I think Nawal is here. So Nawal, we are waiting to hear from you. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Nawal, we can't hear you. I think you're going through some terrible network issue. So yeah. So yes, and we are going to straight jump into our contest, Monologue Contest 2023. All right. All the contestants, I'm going to brief you on what is the marking criteria for our contest. Please take a look at my screen. This has already been shared with you all. So this is for the benefit of our parents who are here with us to know what is our marking criteria for this contest. So the first thing is we have the first aspect and element as creativity and content. Since you all know our children have worked on their own scripts, we have given that as an aspect to mark their creativity, which is superbly creative, and the content which you are going to hear from them. Clarity, enunciation, and intonation, appropriate gesture, contact, voice projection, volume, fluency, and control. Just to let you all know, children have been trained on using the appropriate gestures, eye contact, and all the non-verbal communication as well. So we have kept that as a judging criteria for the same. So contestants, this was already shared with you all. So nevertheless, we are going to proceed on with our contest with the permission from Madam Vartha. Ma'am, are we good to start with our contest? Just go ahead from you. Thank you. So children, good luck to you all. I'm going to be hosting this segment of Monologue Contest. I request all of you to be ready in terms of your speaking order. There's no timing, so do not worry about, we have already timed your speeches, so there's no element of timing which is going to, affect your marks, okay? Right. So our first category, which is going to come forward and speak is the seniors category. In the first, okay, let me just tell you a little bit about the first speech, what you're going to hear. I'm going to take you back to the time of pandemic, when all your classes were on Zoom. I'm sure you all have some memories, some good, bad, ugly memories of our Zoom classes, right? As even parents, I'm sure, must have had some catchy moments when you were happy, excited, or frustrated with the concept of Zoom. So I think our first contestant, Aisha Nuha, also has a similar notion about Zoom. So let's hear Aisha Nuha, a contestant number 1. Please test your mic and say, I am the best.
I am the best.
Yes, you're audible and visible. I wish you good luck. Over to you.
Alexa, join my Zoom classes. I hate it. Those Zoom classes, who even came up with it? Like, I'm just trying to learn math when all of a sudden I hear munch, 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 crunch, crunch, crunch. Like, come on! And when it finally stops, you hear, my chicken's gonna burn! Susie, you forgot to mute your mic again. Last week, I was having my final math exam online. So naturally, people thought of cheating. They had crossed all levels of dishonesty. I mean, they've even asked Alexa with their mics on. Alexa, what's the Pythagoras theorem? A squared plus b squared equals c squared. Jack, we all heard that. Thank you. I needed it. And when the teacher had a Wi Fi problem and left the meeting, all hell broke loose. Guys, Miss left. What's the answer to the 8th question? The worst thing of all is when your math teacher starts screaming at her husband. What did you say? You expect me to be with these little brats and cook lunch while you just sit around there? Miss Anne, your mic is still on. Damn this online Zoom classes! I quit!
Thank you, Aisha. Let's maintain 10 seconds for judges to mark the scores. All right. So my question for all the children out here, how many times were you snubbed down by an adult whenever you asked a question? Sincere, raise hand. Yes, come on. Come on. Even if your parents are there, it's okay. We all know the truth. Absolutely. Yes. So I'm sure you all know how some children love asking questions. They are those inquisitive souls. But our contestant number 2 has something to say about those children who ask endless questions. So on that note, we have our contestant number 2 from seniors category, Rigved Rajesh, with his monologue, What is Why and Why is What? Strange. Over to you. Can you just test your mic before I hand it over to you and say, I'm the best?
I'm the best.
A bit loud, please, Rigved.
I'm the best.
Yes. All right. Over to you, Rigved.
Thank you, ma'am. Hey, kiddo, what are you doing with my PS4? What? I don't know what's the full form of PS. I'm not an Einstein, okay? What? You don't know who Einstein is? Oh my God. Really bother because half the questions with the biggest head of yours. Brat. Don't you hate it? I hate it, especially these stupid questions. Children. I'm pretty sure if I had to go to jail, it would be for punching one of them. But God loves jokes. And his best joke was to give me a little brother. The most annoying piece of little Sorry. So let me tell you the worst day of my damn life. It was my vacation and I was playing video games. When all of a sudden, my mom walks in with my dad and asked me to babysit that inquisitive Dumbo for a week as they were going for a vacation. A week with this nincompoop? Oh my God. The amount of questions he asked me almost got me to jump off the building. Except on the last day, just before my parents were about to enter, I snapped and slapped the hell out of him. Even though I got grounded for 4 months. Feeling. Him shut. Very first time. one last wish, and that is child on earth.
Thank you, Rigved.
Yeah.
Judges, to kindly note, contestant number 3 instead of Shreyas will be Hazel Thakkar. Thank you. Right. So I'm sure you all have witnessed in your family or perhaps in the TV how teenagers behave like neither an adult nor a kid, or sometimes it's a blend of both. So that brings in a little bit of a storm in their life when they suddenly realize that they are a teenager. That has happened with our contestant number 4, contestant number 3, Hazel Thakkar. Let's hear her monologue, Teenage Tantrums. Hazel, please test your mic. Please stand at the place where you're going to perform and,
Yeah.
and say it's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day.
Stand again and repeat.
It's a beautiful day.
You can hear some background noise and the audio glitch
Okay.
a little bit. Yes, please correct it.
Beautiful day.
Repeat. Repeat. Repeat.
It's a beautiful day.
Yes, it's perfect. Over to you. Good luck.
Today, I am officially a teenager. How do I feel? Disgusted! Teenagers are known to be stuck to their phones, confined in their rooms, being messy, rude to their parents, or, in simpler words, are annoying. Why are you guys such a pain in the neck? I mean, tolerating kids is easier than tolerating teenagers. And if being a rebel was a job, you teenagers would be rich in a blink of an eye. Growing up, kids were told, "You are the future of our nation." On behalf of the teenagers, I am very sorry to the parents who said that, because that will never happen. I'm sure even the parents are tired of arguing with their teenagers. Look at your room. Look, it looks like a tornado has run through it. Oh, why don't you just get immersed in your dear phone? Can you get outside of the house sometimes, like leave your room? Do your own dishes, please. And how long has this cup been sitting in your room? You teenagers know what makes your parents mad. Why do you still do it then? Oh, and how can I forget to mention how self-centered you guys are? Nothing is more important than your looks, right? Hiding your acne and pimples with layers of foundation, like nobody will notice it. Come on, do you think we're blind? Like no one cares about how many flaws you have. Or holding your stomach in when taking pictures just so you don't look fat. Stop. Simply stop. No one cares about how you present yourself outside. Be who you are. Social media. Social media took over you guys way too much, right? Hopping onto the trend and wasting money over new cosmetics and shoes just to boast. In their eyes, the amount of likes and followers is the key to being successful. Bring this to an end, please. Teenagers want to be seen as adults. Is it why they're so bossy and rude all the time? But come on, but still, even if they want to be respected, they cannot be rude or selfish. Shh, calm down, calm down, calm down. Why am I angry? But why am I aggressive? Guess I'm a teenager now.
But that doesn't mean I need to be like the other stereotypical teenagers, right? I'm now in the middle, so I can be as fun as a child and sincere as an adult. Now that's exciting. Thank you.
Thank you, Hazel. So, audience, I'm sure you can all relate to the time when we've lost someone we loved so dearly. I think the memories are going to stay with us for life. But yet, the time what we have spent together is always going to be missed. And that is something which is going to leave a vacuum in our life. I think a similar saga is going to be shared by our next contestant, Himang Kundra. I'm not going to reveal more on who is the one, who is the beloved person who has departed, but Himang is going to take us through on this journey. Himang, please test your mic, unmute yourself, and say, "I'm the best."
I'm the best.
Yes, you're audible and visible. We can't see your hands though. Can you just adjust your, no, not like that. That is fine. But while you're talking, your hands should be visible. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine, Himang. Yeah, good. Okay, Himang, good luck.
Why did she have to go? Why couldn't it have been me? She hasn't ever done anything wrong. Why did God have to punish her? But God didn't have anything to do with her death. It was those damned robbers who had decided her fate. When they are caught, I'll do to them things that even a torturer can't think of. I'll spray boiling water on their face, let rats nibble on their fingers, and make them eat their nails until they're sorry. Sorry for their crime of taking my dear wife away from me. Curse those horrible beings who have extinguished the only light brightening up my life, that star that brought this worthless man to the peak. Yet she wouldn't want me to torture them, as kind as she was. Maybe I should just leave them to the police. I should honor her unspoken wishes. You look as beautiful as a rose, darling, even in death. I still cannot get over the time we first met in that bar after I had just broken up with my girlfriend. You had brought this drunken wretch hope. Now my hope is gone. Wait for me in heaven, okay? There we'll run around in the meadows and see the sunset and have a second honeymoon. And thank you, God, for this wonderful gift you had given me. Bye, dear wife.
Thank you, Himang. All right. So, I just want to make this whole event a bit lighter. I remember a little boy who must be like 4 or 5 asked me, "What is the superpower you would like to have?" So yeah, started wondering what answer should I give him. But what struck me at that point is I wish I had a superpower to get rid of people who judge people, judge the other person very quickly based on their looks, based on their background, and everything. I think that is really a devastating experience for children while growing up, because I have also faced the similar journey of being judged, being criticized for the way I looked. So yes, I think Tanisha is going to has the similar journey of the same. She's going to narrate that through her monologue. Beauty is skin deep. So Tanisha, could you test your mic and say, I'm beautiful.
I'm beautiful.
Yes, you are indeed beautiful.
Yeah.
You, Tanisha. Good luck.
Yes. You must be wondering that what could this be? Well, this isn't a soup or something. This is a magical formula which promises to make me milky Snow White fair. I agree that I'm dark skinned, a bit tanned, and some small, actually big acne marks on my skin, thanks to my teenage years. But does that give people the license to blame me, laugh at me, or taunt me? No, it doesn't. I wish every individual was given a chance, once, at least once, to choose their family, their looks, their religion. Then I would certainly choose to be born in a millionaire celebrity's house. At least then, people would find my looks cool. And I also didn't have to bother putting this goddamn thing on my face. My sister and I are often compared on our skin color. Yes, I agree that we are different as chalk and cheese. But how is it my fault to be born as a black grape? I'm totally fed up of this nuisance. Sometimes I feel like I'm stuck in a prison and there's no way out. Why can't people accept me the way I am? I'm not a Barbie with flawless skin, body, and hair. I'm just an ordinary girl with extraordinary dreams. I am beautiful and unique the way I am. Aren't there dark skinned people like Michelle Obama, Priyanka Chopra, and Oprah Winfrey who have made it big in life? Stop this filthy discrimination. Do you think that this damn magical formula will define my life? No, it will surely not. If the world wants to see me in light, ghostly palette skin, then I'm sorry. I want to rise above this definition of beauty, show the mirror to those faces who sit back, judge, criticize, and mock at us.
Thank you, Tanisha. Our next contestant, Alaina Sinha, has composed this monologue, keeping in mind a character named something who has an air about her. Okay. She loves herself. She thinks she's the best of the lot. And she thinks she's a know-it-all kind of a person. But there's a problem. I think I'm not going to tell you that. Let Alaina reveal it through her monologue. What is the problem with this arrogant little girl? So, Alaina, Can you test your mic and say, I am the best?
I'm the best.
Yeah, you're audible and visible. Over to you.
I've been a straight A student since I was in my mother's womb. I've been in a debate club for ages. I've participated in clubs you have never even heard of, and my extracurricular record expands over 5 pages. Let me tell you this, I have never been in detention. Okay? Why am I even here? All I wanted to do is share some of my knowledge with some girl in my class. Though I may have been a little overboard by calling her a moron. But it's not my fault some people are born idiots. I don't see you allowed to bring anything here except a pen and a paper. I mean, a phone does no harm. At least I would be able to call my friend. Yes, friend, not friends. I mean, who wants to be friends with a know-it-all? Everyone is just like, OMG, I'm popular. Everyone just prefers quantity over quality. Gosh, I wish I would at least have a book in here. Then I don't have to write again and again, not to call anyone a moron. Stop tapping the pen on table. It won't make the time go any faster. What? Oh my gosh, detention is ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finally, detention is over. This 1 hour was the worst of my entire life. I am so perfect that I'll make sure no one knows about this. Not from me, not from anyone. Oh my gosh, my phone. I miss you so much. You know what? Let's see what's new on Insta. What? Who posted this? Who told the entire school that I got detained? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go home and lock myself in my room. No one will ever see my face again. I'm gonna be homeschooled, and that's final.
Thank you, Alina. Judges, kindly note our contestant number 7, Shreyas Chakraborty, is going to join a bit late as he's for a doctor's appointment due to sickness. So we have allowed him to perform last after the juniors. Okay, so we'll have to hold on with his performance because we wanted to give him the opportunity to speak. So on that note, our seniors category students were really awesome on stage, and let us understand from the audience what they have felt. We'll take a quick chit chat session and move on with our juniors then. So we have our parents over here. We have Alina's mom here. So ma'am, we'd like to know a little bit about from you. Is Alina is the same way at home, the way she narrated a story?
Hi, how are you all? That was a really great experience to hear the kids saying so well, and they had written all so well.
Thank you.
And I'm really happy with Alina. I never expected this far from her. Thanks to you for that.
Thank you,
And
ma'am.
it was all the kids were very good. I'm really happy.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you
for
so much.
Right. So now let's understand from, I think we'll take Aisha, the first one who performed. We have Aisha's mom here. Aisha, is your mom here? No, I don't think so. So we are going to take, okay, we have Ujjwal Kundra, I think Himang's dad or mom.
Yes, mom, dad.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Ujjwal. I think he'll have to unmute himself. No, I think we cannot hear him. Okay, so we are going to ask something to Rigved's parent. Rigved's parent is here, Miss Bindu. Ma'am, can we please hear from you?
Hello.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining. So I think you saw Rigved's performance. There was a little network glitch, unfortunately, but he did his best.
Yeah, I'm still actually I'm waiting for the recording because I missed his, but I saw the last two, three because I was on another Toastmaster meeting.
I
So
understand.
yeah, I missed that part. But I'm sure I'll get the recording, and I heard him practice as well, and it's really good. I mean, when I see senior Toastmasters performance and I see the kids performance, I say we cannot compete with them. They're so brilliant. And thanks to you, Taranam, for maintaining, helping them to propel in this area. It's
Thank you,
really
ma'am.
good. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
for that trust. I think that's a secret sauce which propels the growth in children. Thank you so much. Right. I think Mr. Kundra is here with us. Mr. Ujjwal Kundra, would you like to say a few words, sir?
Yes, absolutely, ma'am. So it was an excellent monologue by all the children, every single of them. So it was none of them was to be missed except the last one, which I got a call. Excuse me for that. And it was so interesting to see how their creativity has come out so nicely. And it's not usually done unless a child joins a dramatic workshop or something. It doesn't come out. So these expressions, our society tends to make it uh, more simple, more controlled. So people are, their emotions are becoming controlled, and this is one of the way which actually comes out, which is a relieving for a person. So it's not only for the child, but in fact, everyone there who is more constrained by the society needs to do something like that. So every single of them has put in there a lot of effort. You can actually see that every single of them, and especially you, ma'am, also. So I, we could see that everyone's effort when they combine together, the result is so excellent. So wonderful job done by all the children, and of course you also, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir, for such an insightful feedback. I think I completely agree with you when you talked about emotions being too controlled. I think in the rut of the school and the homework and exams, children somewhere do not get a platform to voice out what are their inner feelings. You know, what is their perspective on certain things like beauty. So like when Tanisha spoke about being dark skinned and being judged, I mean, it says a lot about how children feel about when their relatives comment on the way they look. So you know, the way they have crafted their script says a lot about what are their inner emotions, and we let that,
Absolutely.
you know, drama let them loose, and in a fun way, in a drama, in a comedy way, they wanted to express that. And I think, thank you so much that you have loved our work, and thank you for your comment. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
ma'am.
All right. So I think our contestant number 7 has joined. Shreyas, if you are good to go, we can start, and then otherwise we'll go with our juniors first. So Shreyas, are you ready to perform?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, please switch on your video. So judges, we have our 7th contestant. Parents, don't leave because the best is yet to come. Yes, our juniors are going to just rock. So yeah, here we have our last contestant from the seniors category. Let me tell you a little bit, very little bit about what is he going to speak about. Yeah, a child who is shameless about being a failure, who is being corrected a lot of time, but hates to accept his failure. Of course, there are, we are going to hear Shreyas tell us more about this character through his monologue, Failure Me. So Shreyas, please test your mic and say, I am feeling good.
I'm feeling very good.
Be loud a bit.
I am feeling very good.
Excellent. Be a bit loud. Don't go too far, Shreyas. Be a little ahead. Come a little ahead. Stop. Yeah, now can you speak?
I am feeling very good.
Okay, fine. A bit loud so that your volume is...
I will come in front because.
Okay, cool. All right, Shreyas. Over to you.
Oh yeah, this is the day I was awaited for years. Today, I am the king with no work. Mom! Mom! Where is my double cheese, grilled hamburger
man, she again started calling me a failure. But there's no word like failure in my dictionary. Mom, this is your daily routine. You always make me up early in the morning. What? School? Oh, such a boring thing. I wish again coronavirus comes back so I can skip school. Me and a failure. Never. I'm the best in this whole world. I'm the most popular chap, not in class, in whole school. I have more than 100K followers on Insta and even on YouTube. I have made over 90 times with our principal. So you know how likable and popular I am. And when it comes to looks, no one can beat me. I'm the most handsome student. And I know most of the girls also agree. Who cares about multiplication or subtraction or verbs or adverbs? These are just useless, irrelevant, and insignificant. Yes, Mom, I will be freshen up in 10 minutes. I wish what I said could be true.
Thank you, Shreyas. 10 seconds of silence, please. Right. So we all have a dream to become something in life, right? Kids, I'm sure you must have thought of becoming something when you grew up. But what if that dream is not acknowledged by your family? Are you going to rebel? Maybe. Or are you going to accept the way things are? Definitely, the choice is yours. And yes, making the right choice is important. However, sacrificing our dream is something which nobody should be pushed to do. Unfortunately, Arshia Sheikh, our contestant number 1, her parents are slightly different. So let's hear her monologue, An Unfulfilled Dream. Arshia, please test your mic and say, it's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, you're audible. Can you go a little back so we can see your hands a little bit? Yeah, perfect. Over to you.
Yeah, like my voice is audible, right?
Over to you.
I loved playing the skittish games like Doctor Doctor and Teacher Teacher. But I didn't know that my parents would take it serious. Every time I would only hear things like, how much marks did you get? Which subject are you going to take in college? I mean, come on, give me a break. They never cared about me. They only cared about what I was going to do in the future, which drove me crazy. My family members are total nerds. We discuss politics, business, economics, and technology. I was tired of all of them. One day at the dinner table, I decided to break the news that I want to be a rapper. The dinner table turned into a battlefield. There were bows and arrows of questions shot at me. But I kept mum. And then I said, why can't I follow my dreams? A rapper who inspires everyone to do what they like. But I wish I'd gathered my courage that day. Then I would have been rapping happily on stage and not be doing brain surgeries. That just remained an unfulfilled dream.
Thank you, Ashia. Now here comes another contestant who has come up with something different. He's very inventive, novel, and creative. But something is going to shatter. Okay, so let's hear Swastik Gupta, contestant number 2 from juniors, his monologue, The Day in a Game. Let's watch how exciting it would be to be in the game. Swastik, please test your mic and say, I love games.
I love games.
Excellent. All right, awesome. Over to you. Have fun.
Finally, it's done. The ultimate masterpiece, which makes anyone teleport anywhere. Invented by the genius Swastika. I'm gonna get filthy rich and makes $1,000,000 when I sell this to an American company. But first, let me test it. OMG, where am I? It's Resident Evil. Wow, this place is cool. There are guns, car, and so much more. Finally, no mommies to nag. And what a relief from those pesky teachers. And finally, I can drive whatever car I want. No, the zombies are here. But let me take a U-turn. No, man, not now. The engine stopped working. You fat zombies. You just wait. I'm gonna beat the soul out of you all. Die, you filthy creatures. What just bit me on my neck? No, the zombies did. You dim-witted creatures. I'm gonna pull the head out of your body. Finally, I'm on the last stage. Oh God, what's licking my face? Bolt? Even you are in the game? Oh, it's my bedroom. Thank God it's a dream. But I still have the bite mark on my neck. Thank you.
Thank you, Swastik. So as a teacher, I can definitely relate to what Hannah is going to express about a crazy classroom. Yes, I've had a lot of classrooms which were crazy. Kids were not ready to learn, and we had to really teach them. So definitely it was a fun, exciting, and crazy experience that that I have experienced. So now we have Hannah as a math teacher who is going to share a monologue about that crazy classroom. So Hannah, can you please test your mic and say, I love maths?
I love maths.
Yes, you're audible and visible. Over to you.
Numbers are my friends. Geometry is my family. And mathematics is my passion. I love guiding students with equations. This class is going to be amazing today. All right, class, it's time for mathematics. Before starting my class, playing hopscotch during the class is strictly restricted. Emily, don't eat your tiffin now. It's not the time for recess. Sarah, please don't take out those ugly guinea pigs from my bag. It shits everywhere. Jack, stop playing with those matchsticks. Oh my God, the fire alarm just started. Get out, Jack. Leo, now you look like a Cotswold ship with bedraggled hairs. Stop playing with those glow sticks. Students, please don't waste my time. Take out your notebook fast. Finally, as you wished, the bell rang. It's time for me to leave. I will never ever enter this class again. You notorious kids will never learn mathematics from today because I am resigning from the school. From today, numbers are my enemies. I hate mathematics. I quit.
Thank you, Hannah. Sorry. Yeah, so we've all had a bad day, a day when everything turns terrible and topsy-turvy. I think it's a similar experience with our next contestant number 4, Isha Saldana. Let's hear her monologue, Blessing in Disguise. Blessing in Disguise. Isha, please test your mic and say, I love pets.
I love pets.
Absolutely. You are audible and visible. I'll just remove the spotlight. Yes, over to you.
Among 7.5 billion people in the world, I am the only person who is surrounded by terrible situations 24/7. 3 days ago, when I went down to play, I saw a little kitten. To tell you the truth, I am a big fan of animals. I think they are way better than humans, especially John, my classmate, who really gets on nerves. I got her home, and from then on, she became the apple of my eye. I named her Kitty. Before my school time, I fed her chicken nuggets, chocolate milk, and toast sandwiches. Because Kitty only eats toast sandwiches. She behaves like the queen of the house. I hid her in the secret pocket of my bag and took her to the school. She was having a good afternoon nap, and it was the best day of my life. Suddenly, from nowhere, that insane nincompoop John came and dropped water on my back. That woke Kitty up and brought her out of the bag. Miss Mram, our principal, happened to be on round on that time and caught Kitty in my class. My mouth turned dry and I could barely speak. I knew this was going to be the worst day for me. Kitty was sent to the pet center and I was sent to my grandma's house in a far, remote, deserted place. I guess I have to stay here for the rest of my life. But the best part is, I am surrounded by world's most cutesy animals. And I also found someone like Kitty here. And she's not a picky eater like Kitty. Hey, come here.
Thank you, Aisha. Madam Vartha, are you there?
Yes, dear.
Ma'am, unfortunately, Anthea is having an event in school, so she's not
Okay.
physically present here, but we have allowed her to send her video to us, recorded video. If, with your permission, can we consider her for the contest?
Okay,
I-
so are you going to play the recording?
Yes, I'm going to play the recording now. Is that all right?
Sure. Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, 1 second. Just give me a second. Yes. Judges, can you see my screen? Nawal, you able to see my screen? Yeah.
Yes, we can see.
Yes, I can.
Okay. I'm going to start the recording now. For Anthea Pereira. Her monologue is titled Live and Let Live. Live and Let Live. I cannot hear it. Can you guys hear it?
No, same here. Couldn't hear it.
Okay, I'm trying to play it again.
Oh.
I'm sorry, judges. The ma'am seems to be having a network issue, so we'll just wait for her.
I'm
Yeah,
so
please,
sorry.
please.
I must have left the meeting because of the network issue. So I'll try playing it once again. Okay, if it works for us, great. Okay, I'll just. Okay. Ma'am, is it visible at least now? It's visible, right?
Yes, I can see, but no, I'm yet to hear it.
Yeah.
So
Oh my god. I just hate it when my aunts and relatives keep on asking me what I'm gonna do in the future. Looks like they're more interested in my life than theirs. Mrs. DeMello says, "Oh, you look so different now." Different? Of course! Everyone looks different with age, that silly old hag. But I just smile and roll my eyes. My mom always compares me to my other cousins. She goes, "Look at your cousins. They already know what they're going to do in the future. And look at you. Can't even decide between what you want to eat and what you want to wear." To tell you the truth, she really gets on my nerves sometimes. One of the questions which I terribly detest is asked by my Aunt Eve. "What are you wearing? And why is your jeans torn?" Excuse me. What I wear is my choice, so don't poke your nose. I wish I could have said this, but I just walked away. Few days ago, my dad asked me, "So, what's your career choice? Doctor or engineer?" I was stunned. I didn't want to do any of those. I wanted to do sports, but I didn't say a word. In my opinion, we all have one life, and if you live that life well, then one life is enough. So please, please live and let live.
So that brings us to the end of today's monologue contest, juniors and seniors. Our judges are going to be in the breakout room, tallying the scores and selecting the winners. Let me tell you all, from each category, we are going to have first place, second place, and third place, which will be declared shortly. I would request our games master, Hazel Thakkar, to kindly take over in my absence. Over to you, Hazel.
Hello, everybody. And I just want to say, wow, wow, and wow. I think words really are falling short to describe how splendid everyone's speech was. It was a variety of drama, comedy, sorrow, and empathy. I think you all deserve a quick refresher game before the judges announce the winner, so you can settle down those butterflies. So I'm here to conduct a game we all know as rebuttal tennis. To the people who don't know, allow me to explain. Rebuttal tennis is an enthralling game for getting contestants thinking on their feet. So to play, and emotion, a topic. Both of them will choose a side, for or against, and they debate and rebuttal till they come to a conclusion. And their closing speeches, and then the audience, get to decide. So, this is not only for the participants, it's also for the parents. So kindly turn on your cameras, everyone, till we begin. So I want everyone to turn on the cameras so it'll be even more exciting. Thank you, Alina. Great. So to begin with, I think we should do a parents versus parents. How's that? Can the contestants give me a hand if they're excited for this? So, who would like to volunteer first from the parents?
It can be parents versus contestants.
It's both parents and contestants. But since we students have been playing this game for quite a long time, I think parents should go first. So, who would like to volunteer? Looks like I have to choose someone. So who would like to? Miss Rajesh, would you like to go on first?
Come on, parents.
Come on, let's go. Okay, looks like the parents need a demo version. So who's ready from the contestants to start up first?
Hello.
Hello, Miss Rajesh. Have you understood the concept of rebuttal tennis?
Sorry, I just missed that part of it. I was in between another meeting, so I really didn't get what was happening.
Oh, no problem. So we're having a refresher game before we get the the judges to announce the winners. So like we played this game called rebuttal tennis, where there are two participants and a motion. Both of them choose a side, like for or against. And let's say the topic is uniforms should be banned in school. So one of the contestants says yes, it should be banned, and the other says no, it should not be banned. And then they give their points, they rebuttal, they kind of argue, and then until they come to a conclusion, and then the audience choose the winners.
Okay.
So would you like to volunteer on going first? So would you like to go first?
Yeah, no problem.
So would you like to choose your competitor?
So I can't compete with you guys.
Would you like to choose your competitor, or we want you on the audience?
It's up to you. You can go on for anybody.
Okay. Since we students have been playing this for a very long time, I think it should be parents versus parents. So can we have Miss Pallavi to go on? Okay. In the meantime, would anyone else want to go against Miss Rajesh? I can see many contestants going to their moms and asking them to come. But till then, let's do a student versus student. And to not waste time, I will choose the people this time. So I want Shreyas and Himang. Let's go. Turn on your cameras. Let's go. Shreyas and Himang. Shreyas looks very excited. Shreyas and Himang. All right. So have you guys understood the concept and how to play it with the rules?
Yes. What's the
Great.
topic?
I'll just light. So, first topic is chocolate is harmful for health. Now, who wants to say yes, it's harmful? Oh, okay. That was very prompt. Shreyas, you're saying yes, it is harmful, and Himang, you are saying no, it is good for health. Now, audience, you can give your points to let your favorable contestant win in the private chat. So, who wants to go first? Okay, Shreyas is like, no. Okay, Himang, let's go.
Okay.
So, to begin with.
So chocolate is actually a very, very tasty treat that all of us like. So what's the harm in that? You can eat a bit of it, not excess, of course, and then it might actually help your depression and increase your mental productivity.
You said that the chocolate is tasty, but is it necessary to eat the tasty and harm our health? It can harm our teeth. We can get cavity also. Don't you think so?
Yes, you can, but that's excess. That's the control that's the problem. So the
But
chocolate itself does not have any problem. It's you who has the problem and is eating too much of it.
But you know what? We teenagers and adults can understand that chocolate is harmful. But children, how they will understand? Their hunger of chocolates. They love chocolates, chips, and these things. How they will know that this is harmful for our health? They know that this is tasty and it it is very good. So we shouldn't. So we shouldn't give them chocolate. We shouldn't eat also, and we shouldn't give them also. Show them different chocolates.
But it's a good source for energy. Even athletes eat before competition many, many small chocolates
I
to
haven't
get
seen.
energy.
I have seen athletics eating bananas and shake milkshake, but I haven't seen they are eating chocolates.
Yes, but
It's
what's the
new for
milkshake
me.
of?
It's new for me.
That's a chocolate milkshake.
Milkshake chocolate.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. This is a very tight. So let's like give them one more chance. So 1 point each, and then you can give your closing statements, and then let the audience choose who's the winner. So we want Shreyas, give your closing statement, and Himang, you can give yours.
So if you want to be healthy and stay away from any harm disease, so please vote me.
If you want to be less stressed in this modern society where you need a lot of energy, then vote for me.
Okay, so privately text me on the Zoom chat who do you think should win, and at the end, after 2 more rounds, let's see who wins. Okay, I've got Rigvade's vote and Alina's, so keep let it come, and then let's choose our second in start. So move spotlight for them. Right. So who would like to go next? Any parents?
Okay, I declare myself as the winner.
Okay. But any other parents would like to volunteer? Don't worry, don't get hesitant. It's a really free game where you get to launch out your thoughts. Okay, so Miss Rajesh, would you like to take up a challenge and go against one of one of us students? Oh great. So Rigved, why don't you go and go against
Mother versus son.
versus son? Let's go. Okay, so this topic. Okay, I'm actually getting confused. So why don't you all from the audience give me some topics over here? Okay, I have a really good one. School hours should start late or start early. So who would like to go for start early? Okay, great. So Rigved, you're gone with the tough one. Your vote. So Rigved is going against, saying that school should start late hours. It should be late hours, like starting from let's say 10 or 11. And whereas Miss Rajesh is going for the other side. So let's begin. Let's see who wants to go first.
Okay.
Hello. Yes.
Okay, great.
School hours should start early, and I go for this motion because it's early in the morning that you are really awake, your mind is active, and this is the time. This is not because what I am telling, it is from our age-old years. It has been from our professors or from the people who have what do I say, studied, have conducted studies on this, have come out with a motion that I think it's early, like from 3 a.m. onwards is the best time when a person can think, can accommodate things, and go for it. So this is the best time. Actually, I feel even currently now 7:45, 7:30, the time normal schools open here. I think it should be a little more earlier so that you can go ahead and have the best thought process coming into you and be awakened. I'm sure that it just have to ensure that your sleeping habits are in the right time. You need to sleep a little earlier, and you can do wonders.
Okay, great. I like that. So Rigved, what do you have to say against?
Yes. So nowadays, when children like to go play video games and go out and all that, and sometimes they have to go out with their parents for any activity, anything like that. They come back late and they have to sleep late and they have to wake up very early. Think about that, because if we and I believe what Miss Bindu had told is wrong. As waking up early in the morning, your mind is not exactly set, right? Because you've just woken up. But if it's late, if you wake up late at night, later in the day, you're freshened up. You've gotten a full rest, a proper rest. So I put that I put that as my statement.
Okay, Ms. Bindu, do you have something to go, over, and would you like to rebut on that?
Yes, I would like to say that it is already been researched by researchers, like I already mentioned, that the early mornings are the best time for the brain to think and do and accept stuffs. So it's just that what Rigved has been talking about, getting up late because you will be awake only after that. It's just bringing in your sleeping habits to the right time. you don't have to stay up late nights. That is not right. That if there is darkness in the world, it's for a reason. It's all closed. So you need to ensure that you sleep on time so that you can wake up on time and make the best use of it. It's just about setting up your timetable in such a manner.
Wow. I think, Rigby, do you have a point to state? Or are you stuck at this point?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. So I need the closing statements, right? So let's go first for that, and then we can see who wins.
So I should say my start. Okay, so
Sure.
My closing statement is that even though we may have, our mind may process more if we wake up early, it's not exactly, we do not get full proper rests. Even if we get proper sleep, our minds are not exactly right. So I close my statement with over there. So,
And Ms. Rajesh, a quick closing statement before we announce the winners.
School should be starting early, like I said initially, that it invokes your brain and you are able to take more. And this has been researched right from the ages of our, I'd say, the rishis and everybody. So it is important that you utilize that time. You need to be awake, and everybody has to just tune in, change your timetable to go and make the best of the time. Over to you. That's it.
Amazing. So for the first rebuttal tennis, where it was Himang versus Shreyas, the winner is Himang. So congratulations to Himang. That was a great persuasive
Thank
speech.
you.
And for the second one, I'm yet to receive, but yes, I have received both. So someone has voted for Miss Rajesh, someone has voted for Rigved. So let's see for one more vote to settle it down. Okay, the winner is Rigved. Kudos to everyone who participated. This was a very enthralling game, and I loved the way it was enhanced. So everyone, a very good job.
Thank you, Hazel. Can we hear it for our games master? Come on, guys, audience. Let's hear it for Hazel Thakkar. She's always forthcoming and taking risks. She loves taking risks. Right. Thank you, Hazel, for filling in for me. Our judges are ready with their results, the most awaited segment. But before that, I'd like the judges to share a few words with our lovely contestants.
Well, what can I say for this amazing contest? First, I should thank Toastmaster or your coach, Taranum Sheikh, for giving that opportunity to listen to you all. I only wish I didn't come as a judge, instead just as an audience. So I could have enjoyed it. And it is not easy to, score this one, but such an amazing performance. Every one of you had your own unique talent. Someone is maybe doing it like, a 0.25 better than the other person. So it was a very, very difficult task for us to judge yourself. But as I said in my earlier speech, this competition allows us to better ourselves. So we have to decide someone. Amazing job the way your coach had encouraged you all to come forward. And it is not only the monologue. I am, what shall I say, I'm happy with that. It is allowing you all to to tell the parents, tell the audience, tell the adults what you go through. Because there are times as a parent, as I was also younger, I was also a child, there are things we had gone through, but we didn't tell our parents. We didn't tell the school or whoever it is. But when this opportunity is there for you all to express what you go through, sometimes parents don't understand. Because I, being a parent, there are times when my children says, I said, yeah, it is natural. So it's a brilliant platform, and kudos to each and every one of you. You all did an amazing performance. Unfortunately, In a competition, numbers count. So let's give a huge round of applause to all the CNA participants, right? Because they deserve it. Whether they win or not, they are winning by participating and doing your best. Probably you're doing better than your earlier performance. Your coach, Taranam, am I giving the senior results now?
Ma'am, we'll have Nawal say a few words and then we go with the result. Yes,
Sure.
Nawal?
Hi. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So good luck, everyone. These we like took a lot of time to like actually like decide who's gonna go in which place, because all of you honestly really deserved it. You all did an amazing job, and these results are not really important. You know what you did and the efforts you put, so it should make you proud of yourself. And you did all amazing. You did all of you did an amazing job. So good job.
Thank you, Nawal. Yes, ma'am, we'll go ahead with the result now. Thank you, Nawal.
All right. So you know what Ms. Nawaz said? It is true. We all are winners. And unfortunately or fortunately, there are some people holding the podium position, but doesn't mean that you are not a winner. You are already a winner by participating. For senior category, we have tie for first position. That's Miss Aisha Noha and Hazel Thakkar.
Hazel.
Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Hazel, sorry, Hazel Thakkar.
Thank you.
And
Hazel,
yes,
can you please unmute yourself? I mean, just switch on your video, please.
Yes, it's on.
Right. Just ma'am, just a minute. I just wanted to pin them. Yeah, thank you so much. Right. So these are two winners for the first position seniors, Aisha Nuha, Zoom Gloom, and our teenage tantrum girl. Hazel Thakkar.
All right, okay. And the second position goes to Tanisha Kunigar.
Wow. Tanisha,
Thank you, ma'am.
Please on your
Thank
video. Beauty is skin deep. You've actually proven that today.
Yeah. And the third position goes to Alaina Sinha.
Wonderful. Alaina, where are you? The detention girl.
And the difference between everyone, even those people who wouldn't have this podium position, are negligible. It's like 0.25, 0.50. So sometimes it's less than 2 between the first and the last. So it is, you're not the other people who are not holding the podium position don't think that you are the loser. You aren't the loser. You are a winner already. Keep it up, dears, and best wishes. Next time, Coach Taranam, not as a judge. I just wanted to sit and enjoy.
Sure.
That's the best part.
Request accepted, ma'am. Thank you so much. Let's call our next judge, Nawal Sheikh, to kindly do the honors and tell us who are the winners for 1 second. Let me just remove all my winners list. Okay, cool. Congrats. Yes. Nawal, over to you. Please call.
Okay,
please, can we go
congrats to all-
backward from third to first?
Yeah. Okay. Congrats to all the seniors. Well deserved. Let's go to the junior category. Third place is Isha. Congratulations.
Isha Saldana, the girl in blessing in disguise. Wow. Congrats, Isha. Well done.
Okay. Second place, it's actually a tie. So it's Swastik and Anthea. Congratulations.
Oh my
Anthea's
goodness,
not here right now.
Swastik. Brilliant. Well done, Swastik. You've impressed the judges. And Anthea, our girl who narrated Live and Let Live. Okay.
So first place, well deserved, Hannah.
Wow, a mathematics teacher. Brilliant. Congratulations, juniors.
Congratulations.
That's it. Thank you so much, judges. Thank you, children. You really rocked. You really nailed it today. I'm super proud. I think I really have no words. I'm speechless today. So on that note, now let me invite our Swastik Gupta to kindly propose the vote of thanks. Just a moment, Swastik. Yeah. 1 second. Swastik, just give me a second. Yes. Yes, Swastik. Yeah. Are you unmuted?
Yes, ma'am. I'm audible.
Yes, you are audible.
Should I start?
Yes, please begin.
What a fabulous contest we witnessed this morning. My name is Swastika Gupta, and I'm going to propose the vote of thanks. Firstly, let me start by congratulating the winners. We all showcased great proficiency today, and winning or losing doesn't matter. What matters is if we were better than our last performance. Let me thank the judges for today, Miss Vratha and Miss Nawal, for doing the most difficult job for judging the performers. On behalf of the club, please accept the token of appreciation and we look forward to seeing you again. I also want to thank all the role players and most importantly, our club coach, Mrs. Taranam ma'am, for giving us the speaking opportunity and become confident speakers, communicators, and leaders. Thank you, friends. Have a great day ahead.
Thank you, everyone. Congratulations once again. You are all my rock stars. We have a wonderful term ahead, and we are going to bring in so many more competitions for you and accelerate this platform, what we have. So keep going and do your best at school as well, because not just at the club. I see a lot of parents telling me, my child does great in your club, but does not do it in school. So please do the same in school as well. Participate, take risks, and showcase your best because you really deserve it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, judges. And can we have a nice selfie? Please, everyone, switch on your videos. I cannot see my camera, unfortunately. Can you see me on the screen? I'm not able to see myself. I think there's some technical issues. All right, no worries. Everyone, and thank you all my role players, my MC, Alina, welcome speaker, Rigved. And he had such a busy day yesterday. He performed at a concert and he also won a choir competition. But despite that, he took up this chance to give a welcome note. So thank you, Rigved. Thank you, Swastik, for vote of thanks. Thank you, Games Master Hazel. Did I miss anyone? I think not, none. Okay. So thank you all. Can we all smile, please? Come on. And just some emojis if you could put. So this is mine for you all. A big smile, please. It's free. Shreyas, come on. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you in the next class. Thank you, Varta ma'am, once again. And thank you, Nawal. Lovely seeing you again. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye, ma'am.
Have a good day.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Bye.